Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am your web development mentor from webdevelopcompany.com. Today I am going to share with you the second lesson of basic HTML tags. This course is for those persons who knows the HTML little bit but somehow they are not being an HTML expert, or else it is applicable who want to learn the HTML from the scratch. In my first video, I covered the HTML overview, and in this video, I am going to cover the basic HTML tag, as well as we will go through each and every tag which are uses in our code base. If you follow my video till end, then I am sure you will definitely be an HTML expert, as well as this video will be very important to your upcoming interview. So let's start the session now. So in our previous session we have written this code and we had learned the basic HTML structure, as well as we have learned how to write the basic HTML code. In this session we will show some basic HTML tags. So in this code you can see all HTML documents must start with document type declaration. Also, the HTML document itself begins with HTML and /HTML. But the visible part of the HTML document is between body and /this body. So now coming to the point again regarding the document type declaration in details. So what is the document type declaration? The document type declaration represents the document type, and it helps the browser to display the web page correctly. It must only appear once at the top of the page before any HTML tags. So this document type declaration is not case sensitive. That means if you write the D in small case like this one, then also it is applicable in the HTML page. But based on the W3C recommended that we should write like this way. Okay, and the second important thing is this document type declaration for HTML5 is document type and then space HTML. So whenever we will declare like this way, this document type is HTML, then our web browser will automatically detect that this is a HTML5 web pages. Okay, so now coming to the point of HTML headings. So HTML headings are defined with the H1 to H6 tags. So right now I am showing you some examples of HTML heading tags. So suppose I write it down H1, then this is heading 2. So I have copied this one. Okay, this is heading 1. Okay, so HTML heading have start from H1 to H6. Okay, so we will show all the headings one by one. So this is H4, sorry, this is H5, and finally that's H6. So here this H1 defines the most important heading and this H6 defined the least important heading. So now let's see the result. So here you can see this is a heading 1, this is the HTML for H1 tag. So it defines the most important heading, and this is his heading 6, it defines the least important heading. Okay, so now coming to the paragraph tag or P tag. So in my previous example I have also show you one paragraph tag. I just copied that one. This is a paragraph and this is another paragraph. So now let's see the result. So right now you can see they have a huge space between these two lines. So now I will show you one new tag which is something similar with paragraph tag, that is a line break tag. So whenever you use the BR tag, so that is a BR tag is represent the line break tag. So at that time anything following it starts from the next line. So I will show you one example of that. Like suppose here I just start one paragraph, hello, then write it down BR. So this BR represents the line break, and after that, so right now I just write this line inside of the paragraph tag. This is inside of paragraph. Okay, then again I write it down, these tags, and then thanks. Okay, Webdevelop. So here I write it down, hello, then this is inside of paragraph, then thanks, then Webdevelop Company. So let's see the result of this HTML. So right now you can see this starts from here. So my text is was inside within the paragraph tag, and here one break is there, BR. So whenever we will apply the break, then at that time you see that there is not created any huge space like the paragraph. So there it just break the line only. Okay, so this is the paragraph tag. So now let's coming to a new tag, there is a HTML link, there is a anchor tag. So what is the anchor tag? Here I give you one example. So anchor tag starts like angle brackets, then A. After that there have one attribute, there is href. So in the href you need just give any link like http://www dot, I am putting my website link at here, webdevelopcompany.com. After that here I define it, this is a link. So whenever I just write this is a link, then it will generate a link where I will click this is a link section, and it will redirect to webdevelopcompany.com website. So I will show you the result. So here, whenever we will click in this link, at that time it will redirect to my Webdevelop Company website. So right now you are not able to see, because right now we are in the within the editor. So whenever we will save this file, and after that whenever we run this file in the browser, at the time I will show you the demo on that. Okay, so like this way we can define the anchor tag. So here the link destination is specified in the href attribute. So these attributes are used to provide the additional information about the HTML elements. So you will learn more about attributes in later session. So now coming to the HTML image section. HTML images are defined with img tag. So now let's write one HTML image section. This HTML image have started from the img, then src. src is for source of any image. So here I provide a image link, and after that I provide the alt attribute. So alt attribute is for the SEO purpose, and after that I provide the width attribute, width of the image, like this, and height like this. Okay, so let's check the result. So here you can see I have defined one image which width is 105 and height is 140. So like this way we defined any image in HTML. So now coming to the point of centering content section. Okay, so right now I just write down one code where I will show you the center tag. What is the use of the center tag? So you can use the center tag to put any content in the center of the page or any table cell. So I just write down one text inside of the paragraph tag. Text is not in the center, and after that I will use the center tag, where within the center tag I am writing down this text is in the center. Okay, so let's check the result now. So right now we can see whatever text I have defined in the paragraph only, that this text is not in the center, so this is not in the center position. But the text which we defined in the center tag, that this text is in the center, that is in the center position of the HTML page. Okay, so now coming to the tag of horizontal line. So how we will define the horizontal lines? So you know that horizontal lines are used to visually break up the section of a document. Okay, so this is the tag, that HR tag creates a line from the current position in the document to the right margin and breaks the line accordingly. Okay. So for example, you may want to give a line between two paragraphs. So like I will show you the example that this is the p tag and this is the paragraph tag. So this is paragraph 1 and should be on top, and after that we will define this HR at here. Okay, and after that this is paragraph 2 and should be at bottom. Okay, so this is paragraph 1 and should be on top, and after that we will apply the HR tag, and after that we will write down this text, this paragraph 2 and should be at the bottom. So now let's check the result. Sorry. Yeah. So here you can see this text have appeared. This is paragraph 1 and should be on top positions, and this is paragraph 2 and should be at the bottom. Okay. So coming to the HTML code section. So here again you can see this HR tag is an example of the empty element where you don't need opening and closing tags, as there is nothing to go in between them. Okay, so this HR element has a space between the characters HR and the forward slash. So if you omit the space, older browser will have trouble rendering the horizontal line, while if you miss the forward slash character and just use the HR only, it is not valid in the XHTML page. Okay, so now coming to the preformatting tag. So right now, what is the preformatting tag? That is preserve formatting. Okay, so sometimes you want your text to follow the exact format and how it is written in the HTML document. So in this case you can use the pre-formatted tag. So pre-formatted tag have started by this pre. Okay, so within this tag, whenever we will define any structure, then it will just reflect same in our web browser. Let's take an example. So right now I am going to write one function. Okay, function test method, and I pass the test parameter. Okay, then here I give one alert message, that is test parameter. Okay, so at first I just remove this pre tag from here, and let's see how it will reflect to the browser. So whenever we will check in the browser, then we can see that it has not shown as our expectation. we just write down the function and in the 3 lines, and it shows in the 1 line. So at that time, what should we do? We just keep this text inside of the p tag. Okay, so now let's check the result. So right now you can see the text have coming in a right format. Okay, so this is the uses of preserve formatting tag. So let's learn the final tag, that is non-breaking space, which is called ampersand NBSP. Okay, so the non-breaking space tag is ampersand NBSP. Okay, so how we will use these tags, I just give you one demo. So at first we have write down one p tag, and here this is the example of non-breaking spaces. Sorry. So here what do we want, that right now these things have shown like this way. Okay, so right now I want that there should be 3 space between each word. So right now there have 1 space. So right now I want there should be 3 space between each word. So for this we just go to the code directly and give and provide the 3 space between each word. Okay, 2 3 2. So right now just go to the result section and check. So here you can see that 3 space doesn't reflect it at between each of the word. So in this scenario, what should we do? That to resolve this issue, we can use that ampersand NBSP. Okay, so here I write down ampersand NBSP. Okay, so ampersand NBSP is just for the non-breaking space. So I copied this one. So here I just provide the ampersand NBSP. Also we can remove the space. We can remove space. Okay, so remove the space is not mandatory, but here I just show you the demo. So here you can see that right now there have a 3 space between each of the word. Okay, I think there have a little space between the and example y. We'll debug it. Okay, we will remove 1 space at here. Okay, now let's check. So right now there have a 3 space between each of the words. Okay, so this is the example of the ampersand NBSP. Okay, so right now we have covered most of the HTML basic tags in this session. I have also provided you the sample code to our website. So this is our website. Our website name is www.webdevelopcompany.com. You can see that I have provided the sample code at here. I will also share the link to my channel description. Hey guys, I just want a short break in this video. I want to share few important information with you guys about myself and about my company. I am from Webdevelop Company and our website URL is www.webdevelopcompany.com. We have a lot of clients across the world. Generally, we believe sharing a knowledge is the main key of any success. So that's why I'm here to share the knowledge with you guys with free of cost, as well as we will give you the opportunity to work with us as a freelancer. If you are interested to work with us as a freelancer, then just comment here below. We'll reach out to you whenever we'll get any requirements. So now coming to my code base. So now I will save the file to .html format, and after that I will show you the result of our code base to the Google Chrome browser. So let's save it to my desktop. So I rename this file and make it tag html tag .html. Okay, so it have saved in my desktop. So I will open this file with Google Chrome browser. So finally I will see the result at here. So here we can see that this result have coming of my code base. So right now you can see that this is a heading, these have reflected at here, this is a paragraph, this has reflected here. So right now you can see that the space between the text have almost same like the paragraph. So the H1 or H2 or H6 have automatically accept the space like the paragraph tag. Okay, so that's one thing we will observe right now. And coming to the another tag, so this is a href anchor tag. Okay, so href is the attribute of the anchor tag. So what is the attribute of an HTML? That we will learn in my next session. So here in this href I have provided one link where whenever we will click on this is a link, then at that time this will redirect to www.webdevelopcompany.com website. So let's see this. So right now I just come to this portion. So now click on this link. So whenever I have clicked in this link, at that time a new URL have opened like webdevelopcompany.com. So in my code base I have already provided this link. Okay, so coming to my old page, and I will show you right now the image functionality. So here this image have come for this piece of code. So here you can see in the src, that means in the source file, I have defined one image URL. So if I copy this image URL and paste it in my browser, then you could check that this is an image. So this image I have defined in my code base with the width and height attribute, where the width would be 105 and the height would be 140. That's why this large image is became small. Okay, so that's how the image is working at our HTML code base. So right now coming to the center tag, so you can see the center, the text which has defined in within the center tag that has come in the center of the body. Okay, so let's finally come to this pre-tag. So here we can see this pre-tag. So this pre-tag means the preserve formatting. So any text between the opening pre-tag and the closing pre-tag will preserve the formatting of the source document. Okay, and also this is the final example of the non-breaking space, that means NBSP. Okay, so right now we have covered the basic HTML tag session. So in my next session we will go through then inspect an HTML element or view the HTML source code. So that means we will learn how to edit the HTML or CSS on the fly in the elements or styles panel that opens. So guys, that will be a very important of the HTML session. So don't miss that session also, and subscribe my channel now and press the bell icon, and after that you will be notified automatically when my next video will be published. So guys, before completing this session, I will give you a quick short review regarding on the basic HTML tag. I hope after watching this session, right now you guys are too much familiar with basic HTML tags. So let's take a short quick review on this. The doc type declaration for HTML5 is doc type HTML. The H1 defines the most important heading. H6 defines the least important heading. HTML paragraphs are defined with the p tag. Whenever you use the BR element, anything following it starts from the next line. The HR tag creates a horizontal line from the current position in the document to the right margin and breaks the line accordingly. The BR and the HR tag are example of the empty element where you do not need opening and closing tags. HTML links are defined with the A tag. HTML images are defined with the IMG tag. You can use center tag to put any content in the center of the page or any table cell. Any text between opening the pre-tag and the closing pre-tag will preserve the formatting of the source document. HTML non-breaking spaces are defined with the $NBSP tag. Okay, so thanks bring us to the end of this HTML tutorial video. I hope you had fun learning with me to learn the HTML from the scratch. If you have been enjoyed to listening this video, then please like this video. You can connect any of your doubt and queries and we will reply back to you at the earliest. Please look out more videos from our playlist and subscribe to Webdevelop Company channel to learn more. Happy learning!